All right, let's do this, man. This is my top 10, the Millennials top 10 of Gundams, man. And I was going to try to freestyle it, but I had a commenter that hated when I did that because I couldn't remember certain things. And he wanted me to be factual 100%. And just for him, I'm going to make sure I'm factual. I feel like I'm a battle rapper that can't remember his bars and taking out the notepad. But, for my number 10, man, this one I remember because I wasn't going to put it on the list, but Heavy Arms, man. The second one, you know what I mean? When they the Endless Waltz one, I'm gonna say that it was Endless Waltz. That Heavy Arms, and somebody probably knows the exact number of what it was. The Heavy Arms X-27. It's the Heavy Arms. Troll Gundam, man. Like it was such a better design to me than the first one. The first one kind of looked like an Autobot, like in Transformers. I didn't really like the color scheme. It had the two big guns. It was kind of bulkier looking, which I don't really like bulkier Gundams besides like the Psycho Gundam and Thunder. But the other one, it was like he was moving like how he did when he was in the circus. It was more sleek. The teal color was sweet, and I like how the guns were a little bit more smaller but still more impactful. And the Heavy Arms always was like when you think about a gun, that's what you would think. Just put more of an arsenal of gallons, in their guns and missiles, and that's what the Heavy Arms was, and that's my number 10 spot, man. And yeah, shout out to Troy Barton, man. You feel me? He was always, I think, the most underrated in Wing. But number nine, I'm cheating. I believe this is my number nine. I'm trying not to look. I think it's Char's Red Comet Zaku, which I know is not a Gundam, but it's cool. Let me make sure that's what my number nine is, man. While I'm acting like that's it. It's it got upgraded, man. I know it still don't count as a Gundam. It's not made of Gundanium like how the alternate timeline calls them, but it got modified. And sure, he pilots anything like it's a Gundam. That's how cold he is. It's just such a sweet design, man. How they make his, and then him painting the red, and him being the red comet, and him distinguishing and having a distinct cutaway from everybody else, even though he's in those ranks. And Xeon's colors, are is a part of their colors. It makes it such a sweet mobile suit, and him making it faster and having him tweak it on Origins they showed it, and I'm happy about the retcon. You know what I mean? Like I'm glad they did that. It makes him the blonde hair, blue eye. Which I can't remember. Is he the blue eye one or is he the brown eye one? Because I know he wore the contacts, but it's like because he took over the real Char Aznavour. I can't even remember. I think he's the brown eye one. But he was the perfect soldier for it, man. And if anybody was gonna get a tweak in their mobile suit, it's gonna be Char Aznavour. Like I said, I know I'm cheating, but I'm still throwing the Zaku, and their Zaku is such a sweet design. It's one of the sweetest designs in anime, period. Number 8, what did I have? I had, and now my phone don't want to work. This is why I try to freestyle stuff. I have the Ultron, another wing. I think I got one more wing suit after this on this looks. I'm trying not to make it so millennial. Like wing ain't even my favorite in the series. Is Zeta, and then I don't even think Wing is my second favorite. If I had to say, I've really been liking Unicorn lately, but if I really had to say, I'm not finished with Double Zeta. Double Zeta is promising. Uh, Maybe C. I think I like C better than Wing. I know people hate C, but anyway, Ultron is Wu-Fei's second Gundam. After Nutaku when I always love that scene with him and Duo breathes in the air when they were stuck in the prison on space and they get their suits. It was such a cold moment. It was me and my childhood best friend's two favorite characters. I was a Duo Maxwell fan. He's still probably my favorite Gundam pilot because he was so realistic. He's like the only realistic Gundam pilot in the whole universe, both timelines. But it was such a sweet scene when they both got up and got their new Gundam and got out and helped each other escape, and they were so opposite to each other. Like Duo was this lively, charismatic, silly character, and Wu-Fei was this stoic, misogynist. Comes from Asian background, and it was just cold. But as far as the Gundam, man, the second version, I liked Nataku, but it was Nataku was kind of like had like the Chinese colors. I want it's like when you see like Chinese dragons in the street when they doing like parades, and it's like that's what it always reminded me of, which is probably what it was on purpose what it was supposed to be. But when he got another teal, when he got the Ultron with that dragon arm, and they put both, it's like come on, man. Then he smashing Hero in and even though Hero had the mobile suit, you know what I mean. But like it still was cold, man. I like the fire that comes out of it. It's like it shouldn't work. It's just so goofy, and it's like why would y'all do all of this for this suit? Just make it be able to fight, But it's so much to it, and I like his staff, and he's probably the best fighter out of those five. When you just talking about straight up mobile suit fighting, they don't really say. I think Hero is supposed to be looked at, but like I'm giving it to Wu Fei's tactical Gundam. The Ultron was it's just freaky, man. You say I know Trey's let him win, kind of, but like he was going up against Trey's, man, like in that suit and the Toggies. Was that the Toggies too that he fought? I think it was the Toggies too. He was going blow for blow with Trey's, man, in that Gundam. Well, where am I at 7? This one is recent. I recently just put this on my, and what's funny is it wasn't even. I liked another mobile suit in the show better at one point, but then I watched the second part again. I ran it back, and I'm like, nah, man, this is a cold Gundam, and that's the Atlas, man. The Atlas is something I would pilot. This is why young men get into war, man. When we see stuff like this, like when you look at firearms and you see certain things like certain ARs and you might see a 40 like I don't know why black people like Glocks. I never liked Glocks. They always look big and clunky to me. But like when you see certain ones, man, and then when you see like World War II and you want to do research on the World Wars and the Civil War, it gets your some guys it gets your blood going and you want to learn the history on it. Like always, I can't think of the name right now. 12 hours. I'm still sleepy, man. I haven't really slept from work, but it's the one that the Nazis use, the guns they always show. I can't think of it right now, but it just gets you to wanting to research it. Somebody will tell me to research things, and with this Atlas, this would be something if I lived in that world. It's like I gotta pilot this thing. I don't even like. I'm getting in the military just to see if I can try to pilot it. I want to go underwater in it. I want to turn it to like it has like another transformation. I want to do all of the transformations to it. I just want to do that. And it's so cold with the golden, sleek, amphibious design. And the pilot is the cool guy in school that's kind of a hole, but you like him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who EO is, man. Like EO Fleming is like the perfect pilot for it because he's a high head and it's about speed and it's about just constantly moving. That's number 7 for me. The Atlas gun. Like I said, it's a newfound one. Like I didn't really like it that much at first, but it's in my top 10. I would want to pilot it for sure. Number 6, man, not off the top of the dome, is the Zeta Gundam. The Zeta Gundam that's the original to me. Like Armor Rose is the original, but the Zeta Gundam, they tweaked it. I don't really like how Armor Rose Gundam looks. What is it? The RX? Is it the RX 78? Somebody is gonna cut into me for not knowing this. I want to say it's the RX 78. I'm going off of a whim on that one, but that one just looks like an Autobot again. It looks like Transformers, which I don't know if Transformers is gonna which one came first, but it could have been on purpose that it looks like that. It looks goofy looking back, but I still like it's still a good show, but it just looks goofy to me now. The Zeta, when I go back and watch that though, it doesn't look. It looks sweeter for some reason, and it's not that different to me. I think it was almost you got the what is it the not the Barbaros, the Barbados. The oh my god, the one on Iron Blooded Orphans. That one is cold too. Then you got the one I even like the Witch from Mercury one, like the main ones, the main Gundams that they always use. Like I really usually don't like them, but I like that one. The Witch from Mercury one look cold. I haven't really seen it in action do anything, and I like we can get on Endless Waltz. I like that one. It's just any young boy's fantasy with on it. Seemed like it was another one that I liked. But that's why I like the Zeta Gun. To me, that's the original. To me, that's the one that I fell in love with. It's like, okay, I can like the main character's suit better because, like, I like Char's Zaku better on, the first double O 79. I actually like the Zaku. But yeah, that's what. And Camille is my favorite pilot of all time. So Zeta had to be on this list. And the next one is this one, man. The next one is where we at? We on 5? That quick? Yeah, it's the 5th one. Zeta was 6. The Justice. The Justice. I know y'all hate Seed. Man. Get it out. Seed is corny. Only millennials like Seed. I get it, man. I get it. But listen to me, man. The Justice is cold. The Justice is kind of like another version of the Epion to me. That color scheme is not as sleek and skinny. It's a little bit bokeh. But I think a lot of this goes to Atherin. Atherin is such a good pilot that he makes the Justice look better probably than what it's supposed to look like. But like I haven't watched Seed in a while. But I remember him doing a lot of missions and doing like a lot of things. Like he took out it was a base. I can't remember exactly what, but he took out like an important base with the Justice. I think when he got it back. And he just was going crazy. He always reminded me of Suzaku, like they were another version of Lelouch and Suzaku to me. And Atherin was just like he's the better. I like Kira better, for reasons, but he's the better pilot to me. And I think the Justice he took it to the max, and the design is just super cool. That's just all it is to it. And the next one is the Freedom. I mean, the Freedom, I was going neck and neck with those. Like I said, I usually don't even like the main Gundam of the story. But this is the second one out of the only two that's on here. Is this the main Gundam of the story? The Freedom just was. It's just me being childish. It's like, who wouldn't? The Freedom is Jesus' Gundam, dog. If Jesus had a Gundam, that's what he would pilot, dog. Like. Is Jesus, man. I'm not mad at it, man. I don't know why people are, man. Sometimes you just gotta make it. Like, how do y'all love Dante from Devil May Cry but don't like Kira? Like, it's the same thing. Sometimes a character is just too cold, man. Accept it. And the Freedom is no different. The Freedom is just throw everything that I want on her as a kid. You know what I mean? Give me a girlfriend named Lacus. She's gonna make it for me. This beautiful princess. You know what I mean? It makes no sense, but give it to me. So that's the one. Where we at, man? Am I on my third one? Yes. Okay, my third one is the Unicorn. It's technically is the main one, but it's not colored like how color like how the other ones are. Like it's always blue, red, and white, kind of like some American colors, which is weird. It's always like blue, red, white with a little bit of yellow or something in it. This one is just white. You feel me? Like and it has a green glow, and it adds on to the new type. To me, it gave us. What's the name? Kind of did that too. Which I should have put somebody's Gundam from Double O on here. Like Setsuna's Gundam was kind of like that too. But to me, they did it better with this one. Like, to me, Benager, I don't know who I like better, Benager or Setsuna. But, Benager, it was more than new type. He was like, I can't even explain it, articulate it right. It was they added something. Like his father, and he told him like it was gonna be more so than no type. Now you have like more magical powers, and a lot of people didn't like it. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot. Some people didn't like. I liked it. I liked that the unicorn had like another transformation because it came off of his feelings and his emotions. It was a sweet. It made the series better, honestly, to me, because it's like it was something new. It's kind of like JoJo. If anybody watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like when they added stands, JoJo used to be about Haman or Hammond, however you want to pronounce it, and to me, that it elevated it like that. That's what the unicorn did, and that's why I like it. Like I said, technically it is this, so this would be three, even though I don't like the main Gundams, but the unicorn. The last two I know by heart, man, and I go back and forth with these two all the time. My second favorite one as a millennial is the Epion. Big surprise, right? The Epion is piloted by Millardo Peacecraft. You know what I mean? AKA Sex. It's just cool. That's all I got for y'all on that one. It's just cool. I really like the scene where Hero and Zex realize I will pilot this better. You will pilot this better. Here, take this one. Take the keys. It's like trading a Ferrari and a Lamborghini or something. You know what I mean? It's like you take the Ferrari. I really want the Lamborghini. Here you go, man. It was money. It was a money on money transfer. It was big. It wasn't big bank take little bank. It just was like two bosses. Like, here, man. This fits you more, and it did fit Zex more. When I first seen it, I didn't like when Hero was piloting it. I'm like, this don't really fit him, man. He's the main character. They don't really get guns like it's like the Justice. Like I said, you get the second best fighter, you know what I'm saying, in the show to do something like this, or the second in command. It's like Aether, you know what I mean? Like you gotta give it to Zex. Like the whip, I had the transformation. It might have my favorite of all the Gundams that can transform because it looks like a dragon. You know what I mean? Like I always thought that was sweet. And it's like a jet, but it's like a dragon looking. I always thought that was cool. So it's the Epion, man. It's my second favorite. My first, the Gundam that I like the most, man, as a millennial, is the Death Scythe Hell, man. You know what I mean? This Gundam is the Gundam. If I had to pick one, and it's like you have to pilot and you have to become an ace pilot, and that's the one I think I would be good at because it's stealthy. It is like hiding behind. You get camouflage. You got the sickle. You know what I mean? You like the Grim Reaper on the battlefield. You sneaky, you stealthy. Like I said, I'm like Duo. Like I wouldn't be superhuman as great as everybody else. You need something to make you ready on top of the Gundanium that's keeping you alive in case you know what I'm saying, somebody gets the better of you, which they would. Like I said, I wouldn't be an ace pilot. So I would need a Gundam like that, and I always loved that Duo was the happiest, happy-go-lucky, Gundam pilot, but he had the most deadly one that was, had a crazy dark name, and he wasn't like dark at all. It's like it's just black, it would be a color I wouldn't get tired of. Like a car. Like I like white cars or black cars because if you buy like a red car, it's gonna look sweet something. Then sometimes like, why did I buy this gaudy color, this shiny color, or like a yellow, like people get like yellow Lamborghinis. Like it look goofy sometimes when you get up and wake. It's like, I got a yellow Lamborghini. What am I doing with my life? And you never get tired of black or white, man. I like everything about the Death Scythe, man. Like it was. I already brought up the Wu Fei and Duo when they got their new Gundams, but it just, as a kid, this is what your imagination thinks about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that Gundam and like the Epion and like Wu Fei's Gundam, like the Ultron. You think about like that's what I love. Put an arm like a snake or a dragon, and it stretches and it blows fire. And like I think the depth side is like make it like the Grim Reaper, like a kid, and it's just amazing. It's just fun, and that's it, man. That's a Millennials top 10, man. Zixian.